Breaking, Melissa Jefferson-Wooden shatters records and wins gold at 2025 World Athletics Championships. Noah Lyles takes bronze. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden won the women's 100-meter in record-setting fashion Sunday. Jefferson-Wooden beat all competitors with a meet record 10.61 at the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, Japan. Jefferson-Wooden's 10.61 was the fourth fastest time in the history of the women's 100-meter. Jefferson-Wooden finished ahead of Jamaican runner Tia Clayton, who took silver with a 10.76 time. St. Lucian runner Julian Alfred, who won the gold in the 2024 Olympics in Paris, finished third with a 10.84 time. American Sha'Carri Richardson finished fifth in the event with a 10.94 time. Jefferson-Wooden came into the event as the favorite. After finishing third at the 2024 Olympics, Jefferson-Wooden is in the midst of a stellar year. Her performance prior to the World Athletics Championships was enough to make her the favorite in the 100m. Jefferson-Wooden also has a shot to win the 200-meter, which won't take place until Friday. Over on the men's side, Jamaican Oblique Seville picked up a surprising win in the 100-meter. Seville, who finished in 9.77 seconds, beat out Keishawn Thompson and Noah Lyles for the win. Thompson, who is Jamaican, finished with a time of 9.82. Lyles, an American, posted a 9.89 time. With the win, Seville becomes the first Jamaican man to win the 100-meter at the World Athletics Championships since Usain Bolt in 2015. Bolt was watching in the stands as Seville came away with the victory. Jamaica's Oblique Seville is the men's 100-meter world champion. Seville competed in the event at the 2024 Olympics in Paris, where he finished eighth with a time of 9.91 seconds. Lyles won gold with a 9.79, barely edging out Thompson, who took silver at the Olympics. Lyles will look for a better result in the men's 200-meter on Friday. Lyles battled injuries throughout 2025 and wasn't able to start training for the World Athletics Championships until a few months ago. The Tokyo night sky blazed with camera flashes, the world watching as history unfolded at the 2025 World Athletics Championships. For months, pundits predicted familiar names to dominate: Sha'Carri Richardson in the women's 100, Noah Lyles in the men's dash. But sport is most beautiful when it surprises, when new stars rise, and when legends stumble. On this unforgettable evening, the story belonged to Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, who shattered records and captured gold in the women's 100 meters, while in the men's race, Noah Lyles, the sports showman, was stunned, finishing with bronze behind Jamaica's Oblique Seville and Keishawn Thompson. It was a night of triumph, heartbreak, and the raw essence of athletics. The rise of Melissa Jefferson-Wooden. Before Tokyo 2025, Melissa Jefferson-Wooden was a name that lived in shadows. A talented sprinter from South Carolina, she had shown flashes of brilliance, an NCAA title here, a Diamond League podium there, but she had not yet stepped fully into the spotlight. Overshadowed by Sha'Carri Richardson's fire, Shericka Jackson's dominance, and Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce's legendary career, Melissa was often the underdog, the forgotten one. But underdogs make the best stories. In the final, Melissa exploded out of the blocks like lightning. Her reaction time, 0.129, was the fastest of the field. By 30 meters, she was neck and neck with Sha'Carri, Shericka, and Julian Alfred. By 60 meters, her turnover quickened, her stride flawless, and suddenly the world realized something special was happening. The crowd rose as Jefferson-Wooden surged away, her body slicing through the Tokyo air. With every step, disbelief turned into awe. At the line, she dipped perfectly, her chest breaking the tape. The clock read 10.62 seconds, a new American record and the fifth fastest time in history. The stadium erupted. Jefferson-Wooden was no longer just an American hopeful. She was a world champion. Taze, triumph, and transformation. As she fell to her knees on the track, Melissa's tears flowed freely. She had not just beaten the best in the world, she had silenced every doubt, every whisper that said she wasn't ready. "This is for every girl who was told she wasn't enough," Melissa said afterward, her voice cracking with emotion. "I've been chasing this dream since I was a little girl running barefoot in Conway, South Carolina. Tonight, I ran for my family, my country, and myself." Her coach, grinning with pride, described her as the quiet warrior. Unlike Sha'Carri's brashness or bold showmanship, Jefferson-Wooden embodies calm resilience. She lets her feet speak. And in Tokyo, her feet screamed greatness. Sha'Carri Richardson, the fallen queen. For Sha'Carri, Tokyo was heartbreak. The reigning Olympic champion had come in with the weight of expectation, the face of U.S. track and field. She had the confidence, the speed, the swagger. But in finals, anything can happen. Her start was solid, her acceleration sharp, but at 70 meters her form broke slightly under pressure. That tiny crack was enough. Jefferson-Wooden surged past, and Sha'Carri had to settle for silver. Afterward, Richardson was gracious but visibly shaken. Melissa deserved that, she admitted. She ran the race of her life. I wanted this badly, but tonight wasn't my night. I'll be back. Her words carried both humility and warning, because no one doubts Sha'Carri's ability to bounce back. The rivalry between her and Jefferson-Wooden may define the rest of this decade. Noah Lyles, a bronze too heavy. If the women's race was about a new queen's coronation, the men's 100 was about a king losing his crown. Noah Lyles came to Tokyo as the reigning face of sprinting. The American showman had charisma, confidence, and the results to back it up: Olympic gold, world championship titles, and the aura of invincibility. Yet sprinting is ruthless. In the final, Jamaica's Oblique Seville and Keyshawn Thompson brought fire. Seville's acceleration was picture-perfect, Thompson's top-end speed unmatched. Lyles, though strong in the middle phase, could not close the gap. He crossed the line in 9.85 seconds, good for bronze but worlds away from the gold he craved. The disappointment was written all over his face. Lyles had trained for this, dreamed of defending his status as the world's fastest man. But destiny had other plans. It hurts, Lyles admitted. I wanted gold. I've built my career on rising in big moments, but tonight, Seville and Thompson were better. I'll regroup. This isn't the end of me. It's just the beginning of a new fight. For a man defined by swagger, his humility spoke volumes. The rivalry between Lyles and Jamaica's sprint stars is far from finished. The Jamaican dynasty. While Melissa Jefferson-Wooden delivered glory for the United States, Jamaica reminded the world why it remained sprinting's heartbeat. Oblique Seville, once considered a perennial almost man, finally arrived with his 9.76-second masterpiece. Keyshawn Thompson, his younger compatriot, wasn't far behind with silver. Together, they symbolized Jamaica's resurgence in men's sprinting, filling the void left by Usain Bolt. The green, gold, and black flags painted Tokyo's stands. Chants of Jamaica, Jamaica, rolled like waves across the stadium. It wasn't just about medals. It was about pride, culture, and legacy. For a nation of less than 3 million, Jamaica once again dominated the sprinting world. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.